We have our lunch, avocado, olive oil, pepper, parsley, on top of a mozzarella pasta bake from Tesco. So we're gonna eat and then we're gonna talk. Quit talking to me. Yeah. I felt peaceful for a while when I was doing the gardening. I felt this moment of just peace. It was nice. For about 5 minutes. Maybe I can extend that. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. How about you? My YouTube channel is called Insight to Alchemy, because I was told I had a good insight into things. And I still believe that to be true. I often lose the insight. And then when I lose the insight, I can sense a blind hate, blind rage. It's like I said in the email that I sent to my parents' work, that I haven't reported them to the police out of compassionate grounds because they're my parents. But yet they did report me to the police all those years ago for breaking what I was always told was my stuff. And then they report me again to the police. And one of the things she says in the report is, he's refused to seek employment. Well, ironically, your report lost me the job because I needed an enhanced DBS. What good did it do, Mum? What did you achieve exactly? You want to get revenge on your own child? And I guess the cycle of revenge, I guess, never ends because I tried to get revenge on them. Tried to get their job. I tried to get both my parents I wanted them both to lose their jobs. So I said you should terminate their employment. And karma came back to bite me. And it went on my record, and I didn't get the job I wanted. But the irony is that them cutting me off was what pushed me to get that job opportunity. The separation from them was what drove me, was what allowed me to, it kind of forced me to take responsibility. But it wasn't a healthy separation, it was a separation through conflict. Suppose if you don't separate in a healthy way, you end up separating in an unhealthy way, which just ties you further together with people. I needed to separate in a healthy way, which was just to say, you know what, I've got a lot of anxiety about the money stopping, so I'd rather you just cancel it now and I'll manage on my own. But I couldn't do that, I guess. If I just accepted the anxiety, if I just accepted the feelings, the wants, the anger, and all it did was lead to more anger. But they knew what I went through. They knew about the suicide attempts. They knew about the mental health struggles. And they still have their jobs. They still earn good money. So part of me asks, why couldn't they just let it go? And why couldn't I let it go either? And it has to end with me. It has to end with me. No more trying to get revenge. No more tit for tat. No more trying to get back at someone. That's what keeps coming up in my mind when I'm thinking more clearly, is it ends here, and it ends with me. It ends with me in the sense that the last thing that was done against me. They got the last strike. And they can have the last strike. It ends there. It ends there. Funny thing is, they protect each other both times. Both times it was me doing something and it really upsets my dad, and then my mum uses her mumbo jumbo, her elaborate way of wording things to stuff me up. In defense of him. Why can't she extend that compassion that she has for him, for me, and for my sister, CL? Why can't she extend that for us? Likewise, Philip always said, forgive us. Forgiveness comes from understanding. That's part of the way of forgiving, is to understand why the person did what they did. Because if I don't understand, I can only assume it's because they don't love me, they never did love me, and they've only ever hated me and been disgusted by me. I had a dream last night. One of the dreams, Yuval was in my dream. Yuval Ilani. He was a scientist I went to school with, and met up with him. And I said, this guy's brain he never gets stressed. He never gets anxious. And then I realised, no, he's just good at concealing it. So he used to shake his leg a lot. Shake your leg. Yeah. He was often jealous, resentful. Why was he able to have decent parents and grow up in luxury? You know, the best luxury was peace and quiet. Then again, I don't know how much peace and quiet there was, but it seemed like even under the noise there was a sense of rationality and sanity. It's okay to forgive someone, but the last thing you want to do is forget. Because your mind is keeping it there. It's keeping the memory to let you know not to let the same thing happen again and again. Not sure if a text just came through. Unless I imagined it. It's quite cool with the iPhone now, actually. It doesn't. It used to, if you got a call, it would stop your video. And the text would make a noise, like calls particularly would interrupt the video. It would stop filming. But now, you have the option, if you answer the call, it will stop the video, and if you don't answer the call, the video continues. I generally would answer the call, because these are just informal videos anyway. It doesn't really matter if they're interrupted. Just start filming again after the call if I need to. Nice, actually. Oh, it is a text coming through. Oh, okay, let's see what this message is about.